Afternoon guys, 14th December and it's cold now, isn't it? Just a quick update on my onions really, and that's about it really. I've got celeriac growing. Well, I say growing, it's just had to rot because of that much rain. So I'll show you that, and me peppers that I'm going to try and keep all winter. Let me spin you around. First of all, that's what the temperatures have been now. Minus 5.6 at night time. 53 degrees, obviously that's when it was warm in summer. So let's see if we can clear that. No, it just basically sets it to different temperatures. There you go. Right, so it's 10 degrees now. So here, my onions start to look a little bit more healthy now. The red onions now are starting to show through more, and the shallots label has wore off them already. But I'm more interested in these. These are the little ones. They're still solid, but doesn't seem so much growth, except for that one seems to be getting something there. But if I actually lift you up, we're starting to get roots, as you can see there as well, if my fat hand wasn't in the way. So yes, it looks like they are starting to grow. Peppers, chili peppers. Now, as you can see now, they are bare. What I actually did was the leaves just started to wilt and they started to get a bit of a mess. So all I did was physically pull them off. I've not actually trimmed this back, actually, believe it or not. That's the shape it is. It didn't grow very well in this soil, but you can see now the soil is dry, and that's where it's going to stay now all winter. I've got some hot chili pepper there. Now they're the same. It started to rot off a little bit, so I've literally just left it as it is. And once again, the pot was going to dry, so they will be a bit of an experiment. I've never really managed to grow peppers again a year after. They always seem to die off, but to be honest, I'm not using these two, so I may as well keep them in there. So I'm going to take it over to the celeriac, which is just a mess. 1 second. As you can see by the state of the grass, it's just absolutely sodden everywhere at the moment. So this is the celeriac. As you can see, it's in a very, very solid state. I pulled one up before, but it's just a sodden mess. As you can see, it's starting to rot. I've not got any form of what it should like that. And to be honest, it's starting to smell a little bit around here because it is essentially rotting away because of the rain. Now I did clear these beds, and I put my garlic in there because they are slightly raised. The soil is wet but not soaking, as in like the allotment where it's flooded. So the problems from there all the way up to there. This bit here is the bulbs of the little one that I've shown you in the previous video, and from here onwards to roughly here are the little garlics. Now, I did put my elephant garlic at the very end of here, but I forgot to put a label on, so this will be a hit and miss whether they come through or not, because I can't remember if I definitely put them there or not. As you can see, the carrots, not the best. That big hole is where they had the pipe to feed the water into the bottom. These ones I pulled out. I pulled these out about a week and a half ago, and they're still solid because how wet and damp it is. Strawberry plants, they're still there, but they are dying off. And these here, these are for my next project, but I will show you that at another time, because is what it's going to be partly of. All the building sand here. I've got it for the guy to render the pond, never have come back. So, so-called friends. These are going to be the 4 legs for the project, and it's going to go over there. As you can see, the pond is still covered, even though it's not icy, but it did drop down last night. And I've got some cabbages that's left in there, regrowing. But that's about it, really. So like I say, today is Thursday, I'm off tomorrow. I might take a wander down to the allotment to see how bad it is. But if it's anything like the garden, it's just cold, damp and miserable, and it is renowned for flooding. So I didn't realise that where I am, I didn't realise that I'd be actually flooded. But apparently it can get a lot deeper than what it has that I've shown you. It's actually gone up to the gates in the past. So if that goes up to the gates, I would say my plot will be 1.5 foot underwater. So it might be interesting to see what it's like, because the rain really hasn't stopped here when I'm in the northwest of England. Afternoon, guys. Well, it's Sunday and it's 1:25. As you can probably gather, we're at the allotment plot. At least it's not flooded, that's a good thing, but like everywhere else, it's cold, wet and miserable. Looks like we had a little bit of wind has blew some item over, but nothing major, let's be honest. So spin you around, let's have a look. So, it's allotment. You can see plenty of leaves have fallen down. We've brought some compost, cardboard, sorry, because we're going to cover this bed here. So, looks like the wind has got to this little bit of structure. Like I say, it's nothing major, it's just blown over. So, let's walk down this path. Well, I gather I didn't get any sprouts out of that lot then. Oh, we have something or other. There's some baby ones, but I mean, they are bloody baby ones. And something has been eating these. They're little stumps. So, all in all, we're not looking too bad, to be honest. Let's take you down here. These compost bins here, think about moving them and maybe put in this area either a polytunnel or a net, because I've got some old trampolines at home now, so I can build a cheeky tunnel, as some people call them. Greenhouse is looking good. Looks like glass is blown over again. Not going to go down there. I think all in all, I'm not doing too bad. We're not really doing much in here today, to be honest. So, that's that bed cupboard now, really. And as you see, it's all dying back. I think now the ideal opportunity. I'm off over Christmas. Well, between Christmas and New Year. So I think my ideal to cut that back. And what I might actually do is this one here, we're not too sure what the fruit is. And you don't really eat in stuff you don't know what it is, because at the end of the day, it could be poisonous. And this tree here, that is definitely coming down. But I might take it down to there. Just chop it about there, because it gets a bit thick at the bottom down there, and I haven't got a chainsaw to cut through that. I know, enough waffling. Just a quick update really, guys, nothing special. Well, Mr. Robbins again. Mr. Robin flying around, he's seen us, so I don't know whether you can see him in the tree. Yeah, I don't know whether you can see him or not. Let's spin you around. Chattering away to himself. Anyway guys, bye bye now.